Hey Stampers, it's Eileen Judd, and today we'll be making this card. Welcome back, I'm Eileen Judd, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you're new here, please hit subscribe and like so you don't miss any videos. I'm excited to show you these new things and awesome celebration ideas and items and stuff, things you can get for free. So I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to show you how to make this card. So please keep in mind that you can just sit back and relax and watch me make this card, and I will leave all the details and product list on my website, Stampingmama.com. You can visit that after you watch the whole video, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Now let's get on with the show. Alright, today we're using the Painted Season stamp set from the Celebration bundle that will end March 31st, and you have to spend $100 to get this stamp set and the coordinating cardstock together for free. It is a beautiful stamp set. Stampin' Up! Has a line of distinctive stamp sets where they take photos of things and turn them into stamps, so you get the full shadowing and dimension, and it looks like it's popping off the page. So very pretty, and the stamp set's good for all seasons: Christmas, spring, fall, whatever you want to do. So it's perfect. I'm also using More Than Words. This is a stamp set that's sort of like not in the catalog, but you can order it. It's $17 USD. It has very sweet sentiments for birthdays and even bravery, Easter, New Year's, whatever, Christmas. This is a great stamp set. I will make sure to add it to my product list. And this, I'm using the happy sentiment right here for one of my sentiments, just because I didn't have happy birthday on the More Than Words stamp set. This comes in a bundle with framelets as well, and you get a 10% discount, and it's in the occasion catalog. If Stampin' Up! Carries this over, that's if, to the annual catalog, you will no longer be able to get the bundle for 10% off. You'll have to buy the item separately. So if you want this set and the framelets together, you better make sure you buy it now before April 30th, while supplies last. Something else I wanted to point out, how I picked the colors of inks that I use, and let's see if you can see it right there. Down here is the list of all the colors that are in the Designer Series paper. So I just went and picked some colors I thought would look good together from here with the Designer Series paper, and that's how I picked that out. So if you ever never know what to do, go look at the back of your Designer Series paper, and it will tell you how to do it. And so I wanted to start off, carrying in debris. I wanted to show you one way I stretch my cardstock. This is a layer, and I decided I like this color, so this is a retired punch, I believe. I was going to punch this out, and I'm going to save it for a sentiment for later, and it would coordinate with a circle punch very well. So there you have it. Oh, and I'm also using this Lace Dynamic Textured Impressions embossing folder. It's very pretty. The background, you don't have to use this, but I had it, and I think it just adds another step up. But if you want to just keep it a little extra more simple and you don't have the big shot just yet, just go ahead and do a plain white background and flat, and it's just fine. But this, I think, will add it to it, and I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, I'm gonna bring in my big shot. Grab my thick whisper white cardstock that I've already cut and scored. 5.5 inches by 1/2 inches, and I'm just using the bottom part, the extra part of the Big Shot platform, without the added, I guess, thin sheet that comes with this, without it. And then I'm placing the cardstock like this, so the lace runs this way, and that's how I want it for my card. And I'm lining it up with the score line, and I'm going to put it inside the sandwich. Since these dies are really thick, and be careful and just roll it through. Come back. Isn't that pretty? And I'm just going to continue on. I have 10 more bases to do, and I will be back on to the next step. Okay, so after embossing, I folded and scored. I use a bone folder to bone this and to crease the paper, and I left the bumpy sides up. And now I'm just going to glue the layers onto the base. I like using liquid glue. If you hear my children screaming, it's because their shower is next to my craft room. And they fight in the shower. Because they're girls, I guess. And then taking this DSP, and I want to note to you that one sheet of this 12 by 12 DSP that came in the bundle, I can make 12 cards just using strips like this to add great accents. So this is like a one sheet wonder. So I like to stretch my DSP as far as I can because it's so pretty, and I want to spread the love. I'm going to move on to the next step, which is stamping my flowers, and I will speed it along, but I hope you take note on how beautiful the stamp I'm using is. I'm the flower. I'm also using Grapefruit Grove ink. And I'm just going to stamp 4 flowers in each corner. Like that. And I'll keep moving along. So I want to show you something. When you stamp with these distinctive stamps, make sure to if your stamp pad for some reason showed up juicy like some of them do, scrape the excess off with a card, and don't wipe it off. Just save it, and after you're done stamping, just sort of wipe it back on, or use a watercolor and liquid watercoloring. But you want to make sure that your stamp pad has the right amount of ink, so you're getting a good image. Now I'm using Memento ink, and I'll be stamping the sentiment. Today calls for something sweet into the middle as straight as possible. You can use a Stamparatus for this, or freehand it like I am right now. I love the Stamparatus though. For making lots of cards, but I'll definitely speed this up for you. Okay, finish adding dimensionals to the other layers, and now I'm going to add dimensionals to this layer, one in each corner, pull them off. Uh-oh. Try to center it as best as possible, and then for good measure, stick one right in the middle. Now typically you can't do two layers with Stampin' dimensionals. Through the post office, but I'm giving these to people that live near me and the teachers at my daughter's school, so I can go ahead and layer up like this. So keep that in mind, because you'll probably have to pay extra postage or put it in a padded envelope if you do this way, because it might get stuck in the machine and post office might get mad at you, so keep that in mind. As my friend Brandy would say, it make the post office cranky. So I did that, and I thought that was fun, so I decided to go ahead and stamp the inside of the card, and I'll show you that. And it's more of the Grapefruit Grove, and I just stamped in this corner. We can stamp up here if you want. Then we can add the sentiment, and I have it separated. I have the happy, and let's put this over here, and I got the birthday, and I got Memento ink. Move these dimensionals. First I'm going to put happy, straight down, straight up, and then make sure to get the birthday nice and covered. Place it right straight down, hold for 3 seconds. It's a good rule with the photopolymer. Straight up. There you have it. And then I'm going to do all the cards like this. Let's see, and let's take the added step and dress up the envelope. So you can do it any way you want. Fold it over, and then one here, one here. You can do one here if you want. Then leave a space where you can write your return address if you like. There you have it, folks. Isn't this a beautiful card? I've made a total of 12 cards using this stamp set, bundle, and embossing folder. Remember, if you would like the product details and dimensions, please head on over to my website, stampingmama.com. I will have everything listed for you, and the products will link straight to my store, or you can shop at my store 24/7 at stampingmama.stampinup.net. My hopes here today is that you are inspired to make cards, use what you have, or treat yourself to something new. And don't forget to take advantage of the Saleabration sale where you spend $100 and you can get a stamp set and a paper for free, or you can spend $50 and get anything in the Saleabration catalog for free. You spend $50 by March 31st, 2019. So don't wait until the end to get this. This is while supplies last. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like for more upcoming videos. And till next time, happy crafting. Bye!